what's the word? I appreciate you checking out my video, but before we start, I'm gonna need you to do two things. Hit that like and subscribe.
Being that Jaguar Wright decided she wanted to play with me, because I just recently seen a video of her talking about basically that I lied on Afrika Bambaataa because if any of these things was going on in Afrika Bambaataa's camp, she would know.
He on that social media life. Bambaataa is from my neck of the woods, from the East Coast, over where I grew up. I've been around everybody. I used to hang out with X-Clan. I remember that whole thing. Don't you honestly think, as much as I be sounding off on the weirdos in the game, that if I had ever heard or seen anything about Afrika Bambaataa doing anything to kids, I would have said something by now? I'm just saying, I never saw it, I never witnessed it, and I never heard about it until I started hearing this shit online.
Now, the funny part about it is that none of us in the Zulu Nation has never came across Jaguar Wright in the residence of where Afrika Bambaataa lays his head. So, moving along now. Let's play your game, Jaguar. You got the right one, my nigga. So, let me get this straight, right? Because a lot of us, we listen to what you say, but nobody takes the time out to cross-examine what you say.
We got Jaguar Wright in the building. What's the word?
What up, Jag? What's happening?
So apparently, you done been out here in these streets dropping off clips, and victims got upset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, made a whole video.
Oh, you seen that?
I didn't watch it. I had one of my research people read the transcripts. You know, I wasn't gonna give it a view.
Okay.
Yeah, I get petty like that. I don't be giving people no view. I make sure you go in there, you push pause, you don't even watch 30 seconds, no ad acceptance, nothing, skip all that stuff. Get down there into the transcript.
Right.
Yeah, I'm petty like that. I ain't giving that shit no view.
No. I tapped in, and when I tapped in, you know, I just wanted to see what he was speaking on because, you know, my boy shouted to me.
He kind of liar, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me show you something.
Okay.
I hope it's another
Show
light
me.
here. Do y'all see that?
Show me. What's that?
Y'all see what that say?
It says it's that same shit that we saw in the other video.
I see. Ooh.
Universal Zulu Nation.
Zulu.
Okay, let's see this
running
is how
from
you
the
know
magic.
it's official.
Ooh.
In the name.
Yes, ma'am. I see that. I see that.
Atom Amun Ra. Like,
Okay.
don't play with me.
Okay.
Oh. See, again, I put that on my neck.
Ooh.
You want to know what's even more interesting? It was given to me when they made me a member.
Oh man, where this nigga at?
I can't.
He's not. You already know he's not pulling up.
We went live tonight. I wore my official Zulu Queen T-shirt, and I wore my beads. Yeah, I don't understand. Because I could have swore I heard tell from what I read in them transcripts and from what was told to me, I hear tell that he said I didn't have no affiliation with the Zulus. Zulus don't know nothing about me. I don't know nothing about them. Didn't he say that? If you watch,
yeah,
he said that. At the beginning.
He said, yeah. He didn't ever see you around when he was around or some shit like that.
What? Well, you know what? I never saw him around either. And you want to know what else I know? He ain't got them beads that I got. That I do.
You probably got him somewhere else.
Listen to me. Like I said, all he probably got is a pearl necklace. And for those from the freaky sector of life, he got himself a pearl necklace and he can clutch them pearls for all I know.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh,
Hey, you know what? And I'm not changing up anything just because you're here. Like I said before, I still mess with you. I still mess with Odell and everything. I it's I'm in a crazy position because I don't know. Like, I really question why would somebody put their credibility out there like that, to where other people, Peter Guns, people from Zulu Nation denouncing him and everything, to the point it's like, damn.
Everybody denounced him.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Part of the reason why I didn't say anything is because of Zulu Nation.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You wait. You didn't say anything about what?
I didn't speak on whether or not I thought he was guilty or whether or not I thought he was innocent.
Oh, okay.
I cut out that conversation altogether because it became very uncomfortable for Zulu Nation.
Okay.
That I can tell you for sure.
Yeah. I get you.
At one point in time, Wolfgang wanted to do an interview recently before he passed away, and it was just like, it might be too touchy. You know what I mean? Because we're affiliated with Zulu Nation.
Right.
It's just like, but now that man has gone to rest, and it would have been nice to actually have that interview, to have what he has to say about it. Right now, I'm also looking into one of our members over on the channel. She has been researching the Judge Tish, of that case that he didn't go to court. So, he lost on a default because he didn't show up to court for that case there. But from what my little research member told me, from what they're looking into, so I'm going to take a deeper dive. The Tish family is very much so involved in the industry.
Yeah.
And ties to law enforcement as well. And so I want to get to, I want to do a little bit more digging, because see, this is the thing. And this is the only issue that I have at this point in time when it comes to Lil Sonny Sign. See, Lil Sonny Sign, he been on this here internet, running his mouth, doing all kinds of stuff, acting all kinds of crazy, acting all kinds of wild, talking about violate my like button and all of this stuff. But when I go through and I check the records for victims who came forward to speak, his name ain't nowhere in no files or no documents. He ain't even in the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And not only that, we found a picture of him from, what was it? He started talking out, 2016? We found a picture of him in 2013, of him all chummy in a picture with Afrika Bambaataa, smiling all geeked up, looking all happy like a fan, happy to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, so you were able to suspend your trauma long enough to get a selfie?
Man, this is
I'm
wild.
He like running around doing field trips on his YouTube channel, but I didn't see any footage of him over there at the trial. He ain't show up to court at all. People showed up to the Diddy trial. Why didn't he show up to that one? It seems like he would have been there.
Wait, he showed up to the Diddy trial?
Everybody showed up to the Diddy trial that had any proximity to New York.
God.
I don't know if he put out any content on it, because I don't pay no attention to his channel, as the goofies would say. The channel. I don't like these little niggas here. They don't speak good English. But the thing is, you got all of this interest in all of this other stuff. Bambaataa was on trial. There was a trial for him for the very thing that you've been accusing him of in New York, and you didn't show up to the courthouse? Mr. Content, Mr. Violate My Button, Mr. I talk this talk all day, this man did this to me, this man hurt my behind. Like, there's something, I said that earlier tonight. The man hurt your behind, you got shot in the behind. Like, give your ass a rest. I don't understand.
You know what?
Well, yeah.
And the crazy part about it, on that short that I made, that everybody going crazy over.
Apparently,
at the end of the video, you said from your knowledge, you haven't heard any of that stuff. So people
never heard any of that stuff. Not until it started popping up online.
Exactly, and people just lost their shit about that, which is crazy. It's not like you said definitively, I know X, Y, and Z. You gave your opinion about it, and people wasn't feeling the opinion that you had.
I don't care. Yeah. I'm saying in the circles that I was in hip hop, let's be clear about this. There's all kinds of industry rumors. The problem is people are saying, like I was looking and I was reading up an article, they were sitting over there with the Vladimir Lyuski. And because I can't call that man no DJ. I don't understand it. How do these people get called DJs? Where's his mixtape?
Hey man, so you gonna tell me 94.6 of y'all are not subscribed?
What are y'all doing? Hit that subscribe button and put notifications on all.
Now let's get to the video.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Are you a fan of my brand and want to show your support? Well, I got some awesome merch for you to check out today. I got everything from stylish t-shirts featuring my logo to cozy hoodies that are perfect for those chilly nights. And don't forget about the signature hats and mugs. Whether you heading out to a concert, running errands, or just hanging out with friends, my merch is the perfect way to show your love for the brand. And the best part, I got some exclusive deals and discounts going on right now. So what you waiting for? Head over to the store, grab your favorite item before they gone. Yo, you now rocking with classic music. Now what I want you to do is hit that like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Yeah, let's get it.